Hola a todos, bienvenidos de nuevo a la clase de tango con Eva y Patricio. Gracias a todos los que están del otro lado de la pantalla. Esta es la hora en que se van a levantar y van a empezar a mover su cuerpo con nosotros para aprender la sacada por atrás.
Buenas tardes. Hoy estoy haciendo un recordatorio para todos los amigos hispanoparlantes. Bienvenidos, gracias por estar con nosotros. Así que voy a hacer el punto de hablar en español. So Tom Lee, Rashid, Rebecca, I know you speak a few words. You're going to have to polish up your Spanish because today I decided that I'm going to speak some of the words during the class in Spanish because we have several people who speak Spanish mainly who are following us today and the previous week. So I think it's good to decir hola y saludarlos a todos para que tengan un poquito de idea de lo que va pasando acá durante la clase. También es una buena oportunidad para ustedes, amigos, de empezar a agarrar el diccionario y empezar a buscar las palabritas que decimos para aprender un poquito de inglés. Así que un saludo a todos los que nos están viendo desde Latinoamérica. ¿Cómo estás, Eva, hoy?
Yo estoy muy bien, lista para bailar tango.
Hermosa con tu conjunto de lunares, transparencias, blancos y negros. No sé dónde mirar con tantos focal points. Claro.
Ok. Bueno,
hermosa.
Gracias mi amor.
Sí.
Okay, so.
Hoy empezamos un nuevo ciclo. It's Saturday evening instead of Sundays, so it's a new beginning. And today, as you see in the title, where is it? Right here? No, right here. You know, if you want to subscribe, you have to click the button. And if you want to hit like, this is where the other button is. Now, if you read up here, you will see that it says Tango Level Up. What does it mean to level up your tango? Well, there's a lot of steps that a lot of us want to learn. As we are progressing in our career, there are things that we look and we say, oh, one day I wish I can do that. You see, I grew up doing that. There were the dancers that I admired, and I looked at them and I wish I could do such and such movement. And in the progression of my dance career, I kept achieving small goals. Right? That's the importance of small steps. You achieve a small goal and then you feel good about it. And today the goal will be back sacada.
Exactly.
It's a big goal. It's not such a small goal. So give yourself a little bit of time. Don't think that you have to learn it all today, especially if this is the first time you do this. There is a variety of back sacadas, and the back sacada implies that this is a sacada done through the back, meaning a movement in which I extend my leg and I reach out to displace my partner's leg through the back of my body. ¿Ok? Así que hoy estamos aprendiendo la sacada por atrás.
Sí. And what is very important to do this is that you have a very good turn contra body to do them and a nice extension in your legs to achieve the actual sacadas. So those are two musts that you need to practice so you easily get to the places that the back sacada requires you to. Because if not, you are not going to do a back sacada, you are going just probably to turn or something slightly different. Yeah.
How about we dance, Eva? And we just get going a little bit and we take that opportunity to show people some of the back sacadas. Today we're dancing to the music of Sexteto Milonguero. Let's hope that Mark Zuckerberg does not cut our songs completely out of the streaming. For those of you who are seeing the class during the week and you cannot hear any music, you just need to use your imagination. The copyright laws don't allow us to use the entire song. So everything that is up in the cloud of the big record companies is detected automatically and is been eliminated immediately for the copyright law. So what we do is we use fragments or we use the music from our friends, which is the best actually. So let's dance the fraction of a song. Today we are dancing to a band that came to Seattle 2 times actually,
yes.
And we were very happy to actually put together several performances with them in the area. We brought them, well, actually 5 performances. We went to Florida, we went to Oregon with them, we brought them to Seattle twice. It was a great tour.
A mini tour, yeah.
We enjoyed them very much. I
Yes.
feel like I'm on fire every time I'm dancing with them. So today we are dancing to Javier Di Siriaco and the Sexteto Milonguero for As Much As They Let Us. We listened to Café Dominguez, and I like that song, so I'm gonna start that again, and we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna dance to Tú, El Cielo y Tú.
El pañuelo todavía que tu adiós me repetía desde el muelle de las sombras. Tibio como en la tarde por el sol, mi sol de nieve, sin esperanza y sin alondras. Tibio guardo el beso que dejaste en mis labios al marcharte porque aún no te olvidé. Yo sé que el cielo y tú vendrán a mí para salvar mis manos presas.
¿Lo pagaste? Yeah, okay. Great. Excellent. I hope that you were warming up at your house too. Yeah?
You hope.
Yes, I don't know. I cannot see the people. I
We
wish.
hope.
I wish.
Are you warming up? Let's see who is with us, Eva, today.
I don't know. You tell me.
I know Tom Lee is with us.
Tom, always there. Thank you, Tom. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Tom Lee is saying hello to Rebecca. Rebecca is saying that she's doing well, but she has the leg broken still. Rebecca, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope to have you back soon. Aida,
Rebecca, beautiful
Cristina,
student, Rebecca, beautiful dancer actually. She's a very nice dancer.
from Palm Desert, Cristina, 81 degrees. All right, very nice. Friends, thank you very much for being with us. So, where do we start?
Where do we start?
With the lead back sacada or the follow back sacada?
I think I don't know. The follow maybe? The follow back sacada. We can go with the follow back sacada. I think it's a good start maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow back sacada.
Follow back sacada. The sacadas that we are planning to do today for the follows are coming from a turn. So it's an overturn back ocho, basically, what you are going to do to enter into this sacada. So what we need to practice is the overturn back ochos. So we can start by practicing a little bit
That's a good point.
how to walk back as you do the back ochos.
And what is an overturn back ocho, Eva?
Well, it's a big pivot. So instead of going in a walking ocho, this fashion, we are going to overturn. So we are going to pivot our hips more than when we are just walking, when we do walking ochos. So the idea is that we get to a big contrabody here.
Perfect position, look at that.
Because if this is not achieved, and that extension is not achieved, the back sacada
You got more than you need, actually.
probably will fail, maybe, depending where you are standing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the observation that I see here, that I can make here, is that when Eva is pivoting, her foot, if this was a two-dimensional world, your foot will be inside your elbow. What do you mean by that? We're going to bring the top view camera, Eva, my favorite camera.
Okay.
The top view camera. So we're going to show people your amazing disassociation. And this is something that you have to take easy and you have to work regularly to achieve this level of rotation. Now take a look at this. Eva looks beautiful from all angles. And this one is not an exception. So, hello. Do you like this view? I like it. We look like two little people in a box, right? You're looking at a phone and we just look like we are inside a little box. Hello, hello. So let's just take a look at this. Rotate for us, please. Let's rotate for everybody. Look at that. You see this? When she reaches that step and she steps out for the back sacada, her foot is inside the elbow here. You see it there? It's not here, less. Oh. It's not there. See, if your foot, when you see the view, the top view, is outside here, not inside here, that means you are going to hit your partner in the ankle. ¿Ok? Si ustedes están haciendo este movimiento y todavía no llegan a hacer la rotación y extender la pierna y tienen que sentir que el codo y la pierna que hacen la sacada están alineadas. ¿Ok? Quiere decir que ahí están haciendo lo mejor posible para torcer el hombro hacia atrás y para traer la sacada hacia adelante. So you gotta get your ribs out of the way. Tenés que correr las costillas. You got to get your ribs out of the way. That's the way you achieve maximum rotation of your torso. Because from here you go further back and then from here you go forward. You see? Another element that is very important is the crossing of the leg. You don't send your leg there, you send it there. Mm-hmm. Because when you do that, you get like an eighth of a pivot more.
So what Patricio is saying right now, you see from there, this is one track, and this is another track, right? So this goes straight back to where my shoulder is in that track, and this one goes in the other one. Patricio is saying that this leg needs to cross to the other track, but not in a circular motion. From here, when you decide this is your maximum, let's say, this leg needs to go crossing. You see, it's not there, it's crossing. So by that, you are going to achieve a nice entrance to do the sacada in the back leg.
That is correct. So when you do that, that is a way to foresee where the sacada that you're about to do is going to be sent. So if you can visualize yourself getting into this position, then you can go into the sacada, retrograding into the space with more confidence, okay? Because one of the first deterrents for this, or one of the most dangerous part of it, is the fear of kicking, right? So then you hold off. So for example, one way of doing the back sacada at the beginning will be taking a long step and then positioning yourself behind your partner. You see that? That one does not require rotation. This. That. You see that? You go and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay. Again, maximum disassociation. You have to disconnect. You leave your hands where they are, so your partner does not change her frame with you. You see, you keep the frame. The point of the disassociation is that you maintain your frame for your partner to support her or to hold her, and then you turn away. You see? 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. You see that? The follow can also do this. For example, I can bring my partner here. 1, 2. That's a very fun movement to do. But not only you need to have a good partner, a very advanced partner that will interpret these things, you also have to have a partner that is aware of the context. You cannot be dancing milonguero style for a half a tanda and suddenly follow an electrical impulse that makes you just want to do a back sacada and expect that your partner will do it, because it's not in the context of everything you're doing. That is why it's important to sort things of certain elements for over here and over there, and maybe approach a song in that way, that you will say, okay, this one is going to be more in this style and this one is going to be more in the other one, because things connect with the context in a better way. But if you are playing around this idea and you bring your partner closer to it, you overturn her into you, you offer that back sacada there.
Sorry, I got stuck.
Yes?
With my heel.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Let's try that again?
Yes.
The point here is that the follow needs to wait until she is overturned, okay? And the follow has to also distinguish the moment of the extension from the moment of transferring weight. That way, she can foresee where she's going to send her leg without carrying weight, because if the follow steps back, suddenly collapsing with the weight on top, she will not have any time to react. The moment to react happens between the extension and the actual step. Sometimes you take the back sacada knowing that what it is. Sometimes you are figuring it out. Is it going to be a boleo? Is it going to be a step? Is it going to be a sacada? And that is where you execute maximum extension. So, how about we go back to the back ochos, and then
Yes,
I lead
to the
you
return.
into the back sacada to me from a back ocho.
From our turn, correct? Gotcha.
That will be a simple back sacada for the follow. I also try to step in such a way in which I put myself outside the turn of the follow, so when I pivot, my leg is in her path. I'm going to bring you to the footwork cam, and we'll show you a little close detail of the movement. Do you want to go through the motions, Eva?
Yes, okay. So I'm going to do the beginning of the ocho, right? So from a side step here, we're going to do an ocho, and here is where the overturning happens. So I will transfer my weight, big pivot, and then the leg will go behind the other, as we explained in the other camera. Okay, so it's like thinking a boleo. In a boleo, that will be a nice position. It's like a boleo position, yeah? So once you do one back ocho, over pivot, and send the leg behind. Once you're there, you transfer your weight. We are going to keep turning. Now, for practice purposes, it will be good if you can practice back ochos in 180-degree angle. So it will be nice if you can practice that, pivot, that. So I'm practicing staying with my torso in the same position and just pivoting my hips and my legs 180 degrees. Okay, so by doing that, you are going to assure that when the sacada happens, you are most likely be in a good position to do them, right? So 180, 180, boom, boom. Okay, let me see if I can show you with you.
So when the lead comes into play, and he steps outside the follow, and advances with her, you see I'm advancing parallel to her, then with my shoulders, I rotate my partner, make her torso face away. Not everybody has the flexibility that Eva has, so some people need to be turned away more from the core. So you put their belly button away from you, therefore her hips will be pointed at you. And then at that time, you see my hand here? This is a little low. I don't grab the follow here from the hips too low. But what I'm lowering my hand to show you how I roll my hand here. I come from my hand in the back, and then I rotate here, and then I bring my partner into me. But you see, I'm making an effort to do this specific. There is a contraction here in my hip and my core that help me maintain my leg light. As I do a side step and I advance, I will turn my upper body now after I transfer my weight, leaning over to the side like this. And you see, as I transfer my weight, I turn my heel, and then I offer this area here for my partner. If my leg is too low and is falling like this, and I'm falling, sagging here, my partner is going to hit me in the calf, or she's going to hit me in the ankle. If I make an effort to leave my hip engaged and open over there, sometimes I even raise my heel if I feel like my partner doesn't have enough space. The point is that you have to have your weight off. So you go like this and then sweep your leg, you see? Sometimes what I see happening is that leads that get knocked on this leg and then they fall. I'm going to make a little exemplification on what we are trying to avoid, okay? For example, guys, take a look at this. Like that. You don't want to do that, okay? So what does it mean? It means that you got to be prepared. If you grab the hip like this and you are solid rock here and you're standing on that leg, when you get hit on it, you're going to fall. So as you are making the follow come into you, you have to be here and already be with the weight off. That way, when she enters into you, you throw that leg to the side. Sacada. And what's nice about it, can I lead you, Eva, into this? What's nice about this is that you can continue the rotation. For example, she does the back sacada, I tap and I go sacada onto her, and then back. Yes?
Yes.
For all of our friends who are working on improving your game in the choreography competition, the back sacada is your friend. One, and two, and three. See, the same way I'm here, I can collect, and here's another back sacada.
I like that a lot. I think that's very nice.
You see that? There's so many ways. I mean, I can go with this leg and there. All I need is my partner doing a forward ocho.
I like the combination of your sacada.
All right. We're going to dance again, Eva.
Good. Yeah, let's dance. Let's
Aida,
practice.
Aida dice que le gusta la cámara en lo alto. Sí, a mí también. Tom Lee says the audio is good here. Yes, thank you, Tom. I'm glad that you can hear us well. I was planning on playing some vinyls. I have some Piazzolla vinyls that I want to share with you guys. But it's a little dusty and scratched. Oh, mira, we have Antonio Palladio from Italy. Hola, Antonio, ¿cómo va? Somos internacionales. Ahora hay que hablar en español y en italiano también. No sé si voy a poder hacer eso. Pero en español sí. Tom dice si es bueno practicar descalzo para no lastimarse.
I think for Tom
Sí.
Lee, if you, depending on what kind of floor you have, because some floor when you need to pivot, they are not good. Like if you're in a carpet or stuff.
Yes, it's one thing for another, right?
Yeah.
It's a give and take.
So depending on the floor you are using, you can
Yeah.
always put socks if you want to practice barefoot as well. If you need it to be a little bit more slippery for you, so you can try that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The stilettos coming straight forward are sharp, so in that regard, I think it's spot on. But when there is pivot, then it's something that you're missing.
Yeah, but if you're talking about your part, like the leader, also can practice. If you're afraid to kick your partner as you do it, yes, you definitely can take your shoes off. Yeah.
Bueno, vamos a bailar otra canción del sexteto milonguero.
Okay.
Y esa canción va a ser Flor de Lino.
Uy, rapidita esa.
Soñaba con el beso grande de la tierra en celo, flor de lino, que raro destino truncaba un camino de linos en flor. Deshojaba noche cuando me esperaba por aquel sendero, llena de vergüenza como los muchachos con un traje nuevo. Cuántas cosas que se fueron y regresan siempre por la siempre noche de mi soledad. Yo la vi.
How about we dance a little more?
Okay, why not?
Okay.
Yes.
Vamos a bailar otro valse. Bajo un cielo de estrellas es el nombre de esto.
A lot of fun.
Okay, so you're getting the point. You have to be in the zone, okay? So if your partner, let's say your partner is stepping back.
Back.
You have to be between the 2 feet, turning away. That way you can be here, you see? If the follow is turning, right there. When the follow is forward, see where I am. I'm in the zone, I'm between the feet. When the follow does the sacada to the lead, look where she is. She is facing the opening, center to it. You see, right in front of the space between my legs. See, so what we can say is that the position of the foot is crucial for the ability to enter without hitting. When you are not centered, I'm going to bring the Pilate, not the Pilates,
Blocks,
the
blocks.
yoga blocks. So I'm going to show people on the Footwork camera what is this specific about being in position. There we go. Let's say you're here, okay? If you are centered to this, and that's why we talk about the triangulation all the time. If you are centered here and you pivot, then you have clearance. And this is what you have to do. You have to keep your hands in the same place, especially this area here, and you go like that. That way, with your hand, you don't push your partner, because if you're leading your partner and you push her away, then she will be stepping off, and then you try to do a sacada on a foot that is picking up. But you have to make your partner stay. And then as she's staying there, you rotate, see, aim your heel to it, and then you are sure that you have that clearance. The further away you are, the more likely you are to hit the foot. Boom, that was her foot, her ankle. You don't want to push her ankle sideways. You don't want to get your stiletto poking here. Ask me how I know. Now, if you are standing in front of either feet, you're not going to make it. If you are on the far foot, you will not make it all the way to the sacada. You will have a really hard time trying to get there. If you are standing in front of this foot, you will kick it on the way in. Okay?
I think it's wonderful.
So, Eva, will you please?
To explain, they can put also two objects as practice. I think it's very good.
Will you do the side step?
Yeah.
See, if I'm centered here, that's where I go. If I'm here, when I pivot, I will try to get to that, but my leg is in the body, it's colliding with Eva. If I'm here, my heel has no space to go across. So if from the side, can you turn 90 degrees, please?
Yeah.
On the side step for me.
Same.
See, on this is a different view. If you're too close here, when you turn, your body is too close to your partner. And then you crash. You have no space. So you have to be relatively center. That's a back sacada that I like. So, there is the entry back sacadas, there is the easy back sacadas. I mean, let me say that again. There is the no easy back sacadas, the difficult ones, and the very difficult ones. This one is a very difficult one. Or medium. I like it because it's on the side step. And the follow does 2 steps slow. She goes forward, side. Okay? And in the forward, side. You see, she walks towards my left shoulder. So obviously, to me, this begins with rotation. There. Why? Because the momentum reverberates in me, and as I swing my shoulders, then I can turn my lower body, you see? I go this way, bam, and then I create that energy. That energy does so many things. It impulses me, and it makes my partner rotate. So it's the generator. As your partner gives a little resistance, eventually she moves, and when she moves, that frees you, and then it makes you move a little bit as well. You use that energy and you pivot on your right foot. You see, to the point that you're facing away from your partner. If your ability to do the back sacada feels blocked, sometimes I recommend my students to face away face away. So you stop trying and you believe in your instinct for a little bit. Why? Because you're either upside down or side down up. You can't be on both sides. So you're either facing your partner or you are facing away from your partner. And sometimes we forget about that and we keep on looking. We keep on looking into the back sacada because we want to make sure that we don't hit our partner. But you cannot have your head and your leg in the same place. So I was going to say your butt. Obviously not. You either put your butt or you either put your face. So looking away. Oh, you see, I turned too much. Looking away ensures that your body and your hips are facing opposite sides. Then you have more chances to slide your leg back and be there. That's the sacada. You see how nice? Let's do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we do it again?
Of course.
Whew. Today, as you see, the class is called Tango Level Up. These are the things that makes us get better. You learn this and you say, okay, now I can do the back sacada. Huh? So watch out. These are the steps that you go, you know, when you go to the milonga and you go to the corner and you want to show off in front of your friends when you're there sitting. Okay, these are the kind of things that you do. Right?
I think so.
This is Tango Repollero, okay? The old-timers know what the Tango Repollero is. Who else is with us? Hey, mira, Juanchi, hola Juanchi.
Hola,
Richard Hum from Canada. Tom Lee, he likes it. Yeah, Tom Lee. Linda música, dice Daria Consiglieri. Yeah, claro, Sexteto Milonguero y Javier Di Siriaco. I'm hoping to have Javier Di Siriaco as one of our guests one of these days in our streamings. Yeah, Flor de Lino, por Aníbal Troilo, muy lindo. So the secret is you have to believe in yes, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. At some point you need to stop trying and go for it, you know, otherwise you're going to be attempting it for the rest of your life. What you could do is put a little bit of Eva rubber on the line and the shins. But yes, definitely. Look away, think your center, step into it. You see? You turn away, boom. You know when you have your elbow further away than your leg and you're facing away.
You need to point
You are in the position.
your butt to your partner, basically. If your butt is pointing to your partner, your chances of getting a good back sacada are high. It's not the only thing, because sometimes, you know, you need to, as we were saying before, it's not only this, it's also that the leg needs to go crossing to the other side, like in a voleo style. So it's a little bit on each part, but definitely your butt facing at your partner is a very good indicator that it will work. Are we going to dance?
Bueno.
Yes.
Horrible para mí, todo en mi cuarto es frío, te debo todo amor a ti, desolación y hastío, mi vida entera te la di, y este cariño vivo, bichón herido que buscó ni mi calor, junto a tu corazón. corazón. Oh, como ayer, mis pobres ojos han quedado sin luz, y en mi desvelo solamente estás tú, como una burla mi dolor. Oh, como ayer, vuelvo a quedar tan solo. Fue tan que te hiciste cuando olvidando mi querer te fuiste. Oh, como ayer, envuelto en sombras otra vez quedaré, y entre las sombras una sombra seré para acordarme más de ti. Oh, como ayer, hoy como ayer.
Ok, vamos a cambiar la canción
Okay.
y vamos a practicar un poquito más. Eso fue Junto a tu corazón.
Es hermoso. Es muy lindo ese tema, me encanta.
Y este álbum se llama Pa' que baile. Una emoción. Esto es un poquito muy melonguero para la sacada por atrás, pero no importa.
Vengan a ver que traigo yo en esta unión de notas y palabras. Es la canción que me dio la vocación que anoche me acunaba.
A bailar, que la orquesta se va. This is almost finishing.
You go so fast when we are having fun and we are dancing, happy together here, sharing with you what we know so you become a better tango dancer. And if you like what we do, please, if you want to contribute to our work, feel free to do it at Venmo, or in PayPal as well. At PayPal, Patricio is putting the links below, so you can give your contribution to us, that we are independent artists, so we depend solely in what you are able to contribute with, okay?
I think we should give them time to make a donation and we can dance one more song.
Okay.
So they can go out, go into the application, make their donation if they like what we're doing and if they're having a good time in the lesson, and then help those others that cannot make a donation, but they also are going to learn. The idea is that we want to make these classes available to lots of people, hundreds of people, thousands of people all over the world, and just the small donations that you can make it possible for all of them. Vamos a bailar esta. ¿Querés marcarme vos a mí?
Me estoy resbalando en realidad un poco.
Ah, you like that?
So, yeah. Nice. Good.
Then you have a double back sacada, back to back.
Very nice.
Yeah, for that one you got to go in there, in there. You step away, you enter back, back.
So one thing that I wanted to remind you for the follows, for the leads, in this case, Patricio explained to you at the moment that you were about, this is for the lead, about to receive the sacada from your follow, how you need to make an effort to have that leg available, presented to your partner to actually get there. If you collapse too soon that leg, or if you don't pay attention, doesn't matter how much you try, probably you will have a very hard time giving her a good position for her to actually do the sacada. And this is also true for the follow when the leads do the sacadas on you. Okay? If I have a tendency to walk and collect too soon, it will not be possible. So I need to really extend every step I do, complete every weight transfer in every step I do. Okay, so what I mean is if you rush the collection or if you go too soon to collect, sacadas are not going to be possible. So try to do nice weight transfer in all the positions. And you should start applying this more in your tango if you don't have it. Don't be afraid to go through this moment. I know if I shall stop here, maybe it's not the best position, but I really need that moment to be smooth in my weight transfer, okay? So you go from one leg to the other. And this is going to give the opportunity to your partner to intercept that leg as you are leaving that space, okay? And doesn't matter which back sacada it is or which sacada it is. For all the sacadas, we really need to be standing, transferring our weight from one leg till the end of the other leg, pointing before we remove it from the floor, okay?
It looks like tango is coming back in the US.
Yes.
Did you notice?
Yes, I think a little bit. Can you tell us about
Well,
it?
yeah, I see people advertising tango festivals in several places of the country. Chicago, San Francisco.
Yes, I saw that.
Some tango marathons are being organized. There is a milonga in Seattle in a week, Friday. Friday, April 2 in Linwood, LBD Dance Studio in Linwood. Friday at 7 p.m. there is a class with 2 teachers and a milonga at 8 p.m. It seems like now that people are some are vaccinated, some had it, some got over it, some are immune, and some don't care to die. So it seems like a sum of all of those things are maybe bringing slowly people back together onto the dance floor. What do you think?
I think so, and I hope so.
Do you think people will dance again?
I know what I will do. I will dance. We'll keep dancing forever.
Yes.
So I hope people also have the wish to do it and start doing it, right?
All right, let's dance one more song. So we got a few more minutes left. Tell us, let's see. Yes, Cristina Delon. Javier, te encanta Javier, we know. We know you have lots of memories. She stayed in your house for like 2 weeks. He was cooking for you. I remember you were delighted when Javier Di Siriaco will cook dinner for you, right? How many thousands of women would love to have Javier waiting for them with dinner at home? Yes, Eva is giving great tips, Richard. Always. She knows so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to read these things later. Gracias, José Manuel. Tango never dies, dice. El tango nunca muere, dice Tom Lee. And I think as many of us did a lot throughout the year to keep it alive, and we continue to do this. As I said earlier, we are on a mission to continue bringing tango to the world. So your donations and your support are really appreciated. We continue to make plans, make more content, make more streamings and collaboration with different artists, and you will see more. But right now we're working on our green screen, and we're looking to have guests in our new Saturday evening program. We're going to have interviews, we're going to have a weekly guest, We're going to have videos, pre-recorded material. The idea is to bring everything together in this 1 hour section where we're going to have a moment to share some of these dance tips with you, but also talk with you and share with you a lot of other things that we cannot do when we are just teaching and dancing. So I want to dance with you one more.
Okay, me too. Let's do it. ¿Sabes qué dice? Voy a mojar un poquito el zapato.
It's also important to take it easy. As you see earlier, we play music by Disarli, and sometimes you can go one. See, right here, this is the moment. Here is where I decide to go in, or I decide to not do it. The ability to foresee what is about to happen right before you do it. That is the secret for success. Because it doesn't matter how many you attempt, what matters is the ones that were successful, right? So if you try, and you don't care, you're going to have a lot of bad ones, and that could be a deterrent. It will make you less secure about doing this. But if you're able to see that you are in the area, and then you can bring the couple to a stop. It's no problem. You bring them to a stop, and you do this slowly. Because even when you practice, you cannot expect that you're going to practice things and your partner will not know anything about it. You have to tell your partner. Eva was making a point about maintaining this extension moment, right? And this is something that I teach fellows when they're dancing with me. For example, I tell them to make a point of extending and staying with the legs open as long as it is possible without losing the beat. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's when you go to the dentist, you know, you have to open wide so he can work. The same thing here, when you sense that your partner has intentions to do sacadas, then you need to make a point of having extension in your legs. And because everything is related, the lead shouldn't be attempting sacadas into a follow that does not separate her knees. If you're dancing with somebody that dances like this, well, that lady is not suited to do back sacadas or to receive them, because most likely she's thinking thighs together, knees together, little step, collect, 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 collect. Really cute, but you know, it just belongs in a different shelf. See, you don't put everything together. So you have to have the ability to sense. You have to sense your partner, and that goes both ways, okay? Let's see if I can sense you.
Okay, let's sense each other.
I almost make you fall.
No.
I thought I put it too early. I thought I did this and then I block your side step. Is that possible?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We had to.
It doesn't matter. The point
revisit
is,
that.
it doesn't matter. Even better if I didn't block you, but it doesn't matter. The point is that you have to pick your battles. When you're practicing, you have a practice session. Express your desires. Say what you want to focus on, what you want to practice, what you're going to attempt. That way your partner can prepare. The improvisation at the milonga is also like that. I mean, you can lead anything you want, but there is a presentation of things, there is a creating the context, there is an introduction to things. And as I said earlier, as you sense your partner and you see what kind of steps she does, what kind of steps he does, how he holds you, how strong she is, how easily she rotates her hips, then you start noticing what are the different things, the different, how do you say, description, okay, I got a block. What I'm trying to say is you realize what kind of style of dancer that person is. And then in that you see, okay, this person is good for this person is good for that. Sometimes I see dancers trying to do the same steps with everybody or trying to do steps because you are so much in your mind and you want that step. But really, sometimes you have to see what you have in front and what you can do with what you
Exactly,
have,
the style,
right?
yeah? You are,
Yes.
Like you say, you are sensing the other person. And sometimes the style they have doesn't really match
Yeah.
what you are trying to accomplish. So.
Yes, and that is why when you're practicing, it's good to focus on one thing, two things, three things at a time.
Yeah.
You know, put your attention in that, and then you change it, and then you can then bring things together as a whole. I think it's time to finish, Eva. Yeah, it's actually time to finish. Let's say goodbye to people. Everybody is here. They're commenting a lot. They got Tuesday. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, people. We have a Tuesday class in Zoom. Eva is teaching a great flexibility and conditioning class on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Those have a price. You can sign up monthly, you can drop in, or you can pay for the month. Message us and we'll give you the details. Those classes are not by donation because they are close to a small group of people. But we have space and you can join us, and we're also trying to organize our virtual group class for couples, but it seems like it's hard to find a couple. It's fine to find a partner. People are joining the solo class, but not so much the couples class. So if you want to join us, like I tell you, they are pretty much like the real thing. They're very good, they're very effective. We are able to share a lot of these elements of the tango through the studio that we have. Our state-of-the-art equipment is giving us great results. We have 3 cameras, the ability to edit, music, microphones, everything, big screens. So if we are far away and you want to learn something about the tango, just message us and we're happy to work with you.
Yes. So,
Eva,
so
your friends are there.
Yes, I know. So now we are finishing the class, as Patricio said. We hope to see you next Saturday. Remember that now it's Saturdays, it's not Sunday anymore. So next Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
9 p.m. in Argentina. Son
No,
las 9 de la noche en
11,
Argentina.
las 11. 11.
Las 11,
11,
ok.
11.
La semana que viene me fijo bien qué hora es en
En
Argentina.
Argentina son las 11 de la noche.
Ah, porque acá son las 7. Sí, sí, sí.
Sí, así que bueno,
Pensé
en
que eran las
Argentina
5,
a las
yeah.
11. Termino en el día bárbaro, con la última hora del día bailando un tango, 2 o 3. Why not, ¿no? Claro. Okay, wait.
I don't know, why not?
Okay, friends, we see you next Saturday. Bye bye.